Hello, Trish back again with another episode of Chatter and Tapes. More tapes and chatter. This episode is dedicated to my friend Rob from Boston because he was, I don't know where he finds the time. He always makes time and is so generous with his time and comments on almost all my videos, and I'm sure he takes time to watch them. So, Rob, this is for you. All right, first up, this tape is called Rock On. Ooh, correction, it's called Rock On number 2. And I'm doing this in my upstairs hallway closet because the lighting's better. Yeah. Okay, this is Rock On number 2. And by this time it was suggested by someone who I hung out with that I either highlight or underline the artist. So that's what I did. I took a highlighter and underlined the artist. So this is side 1. And if you guys, get inspired to make a mix of your own featuring this artist, don't worry. I won't be upset if you copy it, get inspired by this to say, ooh, well, I should make a mix like that. And if you aren't so inspired to make a mix of your own similar to that, I won't be offended. I'll be kind of happy that I inspired you to make a mix, whether it's cassette, CD, and or if you have a podcast, if you feature some of those artists on your podcast. All right, this one is This and That number 2. There's a Beach Boys song called This and That, but I don't know if that's on here. But I think I have that song, and if I do, I'll make a CD version of This and That. Okay, well, we're still in like 1993 here, but there's some pretty interesting lineup. It starts off very rockin' with Boston, then it goes into Santana, then it goes into Marvin Gaye and Manfred Mann. Oh my goodness. And we rock out a little with Long Live Rock by The Who. Oh my goodness, what a mix. You've Been in Love, Phil Collins. I don't remember that one. Ruby Dear, Talking Heads. Whoa. So Cat. Now this is when I was starting to get into like Bob Marley and the reggae, is with Legend. I'm sure you guys all know my cousin Donna turned me on to Bob Marley. Yeah, Bob Marley and Jimmy Buffett. Wow, a lot of Marvin Gaye on there. What's up with that? A lot of soul going down. And this place, I always put these cards on the back in the event I would need more space to write. Now here is 2003. This was probably the mix I made at the very beginning of 2003, like early January, because after January 16th, I didn't have time to even, nor was I in the mood to make mixes, because after January 16th, my world was turned upside down by my mom's death. Alright, so I don't know when in 2003 I had time to make this, but here's a mix from 2003. Yeah. Yep. Bobby Down. Whoa, you know what? I remember this CD, yeah. I remember my cousin, I think it was at her party, she lent me a CD of lounge music, and that's why you see a lot of loungy stuff on here. Might have been at her party right like a week or two after my mom died, and she said, "Here, listen to this. You'll like it." And yeah, in fact, I think she lent me a few CDs. Music and faith at that time were very instrumental in keeping me sane at that time. Those two things really were. I mean, really, whoa. And speaking of that time of my life, the other day after I rode by the house, Saturday when I rode by the house, I took the video of it, and I proceeded on. I went 2 blocks around that corner on Johnson, proceeded on to Lake Avenue, and I didn't get 2 blocks till I had a moment. I had to pull over and recollect myself. All the memories were like flooding back, and just, oh my God, I had a moment. I just had to pull over, collect myself. Luckily, my friend Joyce was home, so once I got got myself back together, I stopped in and we had a few laughs, and that got me back on track emotionally. Yeah, yeah, it just, all the memories were flooding back, like how the neighborhood changed, how it was, like, it just like the floodgate of memories, just like dun 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 dun. Like, oh my God, I just had to pull over, and you have those moments, and I mean, it's like still to this day I have moments. Oh, pardon me. I just had that was a bad moment. Fanny burp. Oh, Lord. That was a bad one, too. Anyway, all right, back to the music. All right, this is Hot 100, number 7. This one, this goes back to 96. Wow. Mickey Hart. Wow. Yeah, you can tell I screwed up there, and that white stuff, it's whiteout. Anybody remember whiteout? Oh my gosh. Whiteout and Sharpies were big instrumentals in my mixing, especially Sharpies. And also big shout outs to the Ocean County Library, which I know I borrowed a lot of these tracks from. Yeah. Alright, this one's called Java Jive. Named after the song that starts it off, Java Jive by the Ink Spots. Oh man, I must have been in a serious jazz and reggae groove and a little country groove here. Holy smokes, look at this. Oh my God. Oh, I was on the 70s kick too there. Holy smokes. Bob Seger, I was into him big time for a while. Oh my God. His strut down, 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 down. Okay. Yep, Peter Tosh. The other day I was talking about that song, Reggae Mellitus. Banana Wind. Oh, I love Jimmy Buffett. Just, oh my gosh, fun times, folks. Fun times. In fact, sometimes at the, the school fair, the kids will come on up and they want to, say something in the mic. And I said, oh, I don't know. You don't want to catch my reggae mellitus. They go, reggae mellitus? What's that? In fact, I think Carrie Meyer's son one time wanted to, come up and say something on the mic. But little kids, you don't let them on the mic. They get yell something, and be goofballs. So that following Monday at school, I said, "Hey Carrie, did Raddick tell you that that I had reggae mellitus?" And I think she said something, yeah, but that was funny, and I think she knows that song too. Oh my gosh. Okay, back to. Alright, this one is cha-chas, waltzes, and lullabies. Gotta flip this. Come on. Don't know why it's called that, but probably 'cause Van Dome by the Swingle Singers, and Classical Bass by Mason Williams and Mannheim Steamroller, and Chantilly Lace by the Big Baba. Wow. When did I make this? Doesn't say. The Mills Brothers do Yellowbird? Alright, this one's called Frankorama 3. So what do you mean by Frankorama 3? Well, this is a bunch of CDs and tapes he lent me. I guess one weekend after dancing, before he had a gig, he would go out and buy a bunch of, CDs and tapes, and after the dances, a lot of times he'd lend them to me so I could make a mix. and often my mixes got his stamp of approval. Oh, well, there's some on here. Alright guys, one more. And finally, Nothing But Oldies, Volume 1. This one I made in 2000. I was in the oldies mood, as the title suggests. And, oh my goodness, yeah. The one thing about the oldies, they were like 2 to 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes long. So you can fill up a whole, index J card or index card, J card with great music. Alright guys, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this part two, this continuation of Chatter and Tapes. And if you like it, please be sure to thumbs up, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for tuning in. This is Trish signing off. Peace, love, and keep the good tunes spinning. Good night, everyone. Take care.